Hello, my name is Zkal, and this time we'll take a quick look at Wizard. Indeed, Wizard. Whatever. I can't even pronounce it. But yeah, this is a Wizard I played the campaign through. It should be here. Yep, there it is. Are these account wide? Yeah, they are, so doesn't really matter. But level 10 Wizard, I just restarted the storyline, so yeah, I just to make it easier for me to show off the skills, and I'll start talking about them here. You can see the skill window, you know it already, I guess. So yeah, the wizards start with this magic missile, basic attack, a bolt of arcane energy towards a target. And currently in the beta, or demo more rather, you can get charge blast, which will increase the damage done by magic missile. Then there's also these other runes, but I won't talk about them since they are not in the beta. Well, I can actually talk you through these. I should do this for the witch doctor also. So anyhow, the next rune for magic missile is split, which will fire multiple missiles with each attack, and this is level 13. This I don't remember anymore. Kinda early, if I recall correctly. Anyhow, then we've got penetrating blast at 21, and they can go through enemies and hit other enemies behind them, so that's kinda interesting. I would like to try that, but you can in the beta. And then we have attunement with me, which means that you gain arcane power every time magic missile hits someone. And then we got Zkal, which is the Zkal missile, pretty much. So they'll track the nearest enemy and hit them. So I'm gonna start off showing magic missile with the charged blast here. Let's continue with the story here, and let's go kill something with magic missile. Only with that for now. Goddamn loading lag. I could have shown you the... Actually, just pause the game, hopefully. I'll show you the secondary skill, which I have currently. It's an arcane orb, which will cast an orb of pure arcane energy that'll explode. It's kinda cool, it looks like a mini galaxy. And for the runes, it has arcane nova, which will increase the size, so it's even bigger mini galaxy. Then you've got Tap the Source, which will reduce the casting cost. That's actually kind of useful in a way, because then you can just spam more of it in AoE situations. And then we have Obliteration, which will increase the damage of the Arcane Orb. Basic stuff. And then we have Arcane Orbit. Okay, definitely mini galaxies. Create arcane orbs that orbit around you, exploding when enemies get close. So that's kind of useful if you are in a situation where there's many melee enemies trying to get to you. And the last one is the orb passes through enemies, damaging all of them. So yeah, I'll have the only one that I can get, aka Arcane Nova. So let's go and show you off some arcane bombs. Please open the door. There we go. Loading lag. Arcane orb, holy hell. Yeah, I'm a bit OP for these mobs, I guess. Oh well. And loading lag. Ooh, look, more enemies. There we go. More. Well, that's easy. That's easy when I'm level 10 at... What the level area is this? I have no clue. Oh, leather pants. Well, might as well pick them up. Yes, turn already so I can beat you. Whoa, you're actually attacking me. Well, doesn't matter. You're dead now. And let's continue. Yep. Yeah, thank you for the experience. And next up, we'll try different primary skills. And I'll also show you defensive and this skill. So let's start off with shock pulse. Next up, it'll release electricity across the ground, so this is an AoE effect. And the only rune that I can get is that slain enemies explode and electrocute nearby enemies. That'll be cool. Then we've got firebolts, which will cast bolts of fire instead of electricity. Then we got piercing orb, which means the single orb of electricity. So it's pretty much AoE orb of electricity. And then we have lightning affinity, which means that I get arcane power every time my shock pulse hits. And then we have a living lightning. That's actually kinda cool. It's like a mob of lightning that drifts forward, electrocuting nearby enemies. So we'll try that. Then we'll have Ray of Frost for the next time. I don't have any runes for it, which is sad, but there are available runes for this, and this is kind of like channel of frost at your enemies. I don't know really. I didn't really try it. But yeah, there is damage is increased the longer Ray of Frost is used rune, since it's a channeled spell. Then we have okay, that's actually interesting. Increases the potency of the movement slow. So does it mean that in theory there might be cases that some creatures are slowed more, or does that mean always? That's an interesting way of putting it. Probably always. I'll go with always. Then we have a sleet storm, and which creates a storm around you that damages enemies caught in it. AoE stuff again. And then we have cold blood. Casting cost is reduced. And then we have black ice. Enemies who die leave a patch of ice on the ground that damages enemies that move through it. So AoE again. So we'll have Ray of Frost. Then I'll also show you Frost Nova, which you can imagine from World of Warcraft. It's pretty much an AoE freeze effect. And the available runes, if you are at the level in the future, there is chance of releasing an additional Frost Nova when killed. When you kill an enemy, that's cool. Then you have Cold Snap, reduces the cooldown duration of Frost Nova. Yeah, Cold Snap, World of Warcraft, Mage talent and skill and spell. And then we have Frost Nova no longer freezes enemies but leaves behind a mist that damages enemies, so it'll be turned into an AoE. Kind of a lot of these runes seem to make things AoEs. Then we have Deep Freeze. If 5 targets are hit by it, you gain chance to cause critical hits. And then we have Bone Chill. Enemies that take more damage while frozen or chilled by Frost Nova. Did I say enemies? Yeah, I probably said it right. And then we have the final skill that will show, at least now, is Wave of Force. Commands the elements to push back enemies and projectiles. And the runes available for it is Impactful Wave, distance is increased, and stun. It also adds a stun to Wave of Force. Then we have Force Affinity. It'll reduce the casting cost and cooldown of Wave of Force. Then we have Forceful Wave. Wave of Force, Forceful Wave. Excellent, Blizzard. But anyhow, it'll increase damage but no longer knocks enemies back. Then we have Teleporting Waves. Enemies caught in the wave have a chance to be randomly teleported. It would be fun if it actually randomly teleported an enemy behind you, just next to you. That would be fun. And finally we have Exploding Waves. Enemies hit have a chance to release secondary waves. So that's that. And then we have also passive skills, which you can choose at 10, 20, 30. I don't think that you can at later levels. But they are Power Hungry. Gain 30 arcane power whenever you are healed by health growth. Doesn't really sound that useful, at least on normal difficulty, since at least in the start you ain't taking damage. You don't really need those. And so I'm going with this. Temporal Flux. Whenever you deal arcane damage, enemies are slowed by 30% for 2 seconds. Which seems smarter to me at least. So let's go and show these off for now. So what did I have? I had Shock Pulse. Okay, let's try it. I know there's enemies for the next part. So, whoa, loading lag. Okay, let's get here. Let's use that. Then, no, don't channel. Electricity, yeah. Okay, that might be a bit... That's a bit bad to show since it's lagging at the moment, so I'll do it again. There we go, enemies. I'm just gonna run in the middle of them, freeze them, and then just electrocute them. There we go. So that's shock pulse. And next up is the channel. And I'll channel it there. So I'm charging my lasers. Takes quite a lot of arcane power though to charge your laser. That's actually fun. I want to try it on actual enemies. Bring me enemies. There we go. Oh shit, grotesque. Well, doesn't really matter when you've got goddamn lasers. Die. This is... I like this skill now. I like this a lot. Goddamn die. Die. Oh. There we go. Excellent skill. And next up we'll probably not try there. Why do I have those big things here? I'd rather not have them when I'm trying out new skills. So let's freeze them and let's do a... what the hell? Wave of force. Seems to be kind of efficient, as you can see. At least when I'm over the level I should be. Well, let's find more mobs. Let's go there then. Seems to be that I can kill everything. How I'm currently... oh, there's some mobs. Hello. I'm actually gonna go here, there we go. And then I'm gonna use Wave of Force. And as you can see, yeah, kinda powerful at my level. But those are the basic skills. I'm gonna just talk about the Spectral Blade. Well, actually I'm gonna use it also, just to show you all the skills you can have in the beta. I'm not gonna touch the skills that ain't in the beta ATM, or skills that I don't have ATM, just because I really want to show them to you, not just talk about them. So let's just focus on Spectral Blade now. It means that it'll summon blades that slices through enemies, and runes for it are that enemies hit by the blade will bleed for additional damage, and the rune is called Deep Cuts. Then we got Impactful Blades, which have a chance to cause knockback and slow enemies. Siphoning Blade, which means you get arcane power for every enemy hit. Then we got Healing Blades, which heal you. That'll be kinda nice, I guess, if things get a bit hairy. And then we got Drone Blade, which extends the range for Spectral Blade. So we'll take that and we'll keep that, but we'll take Diamond Skin. Transform your skin to diamond, temporarily absorbing all damage. So it's a pretty good armor. Let's see what we can get. We can get Crystal Cell, which increases the amount of damage being absorbed by the Diamond Skin. Then we can get the Arcane Power Reduction cost of all spells while Diamond Skin is active. That I think is kinda nice. If you've got the Beam of Death, that'll be nice. And then we got Mirror Skin, reflects a % of damage absorbed back at the attacker. Yeah. And then we have Endurance Skin, increases the duration of Diamond Skin. And then we have Diamond Shards. When Diamond Skin wears off, Diamond Shards explode in all directions. So there we go. I don't think I had anything else. I'll probably level this just to get the... oh, I might actually want to wait for my Diamond Skin to be ready before showing it off. So let's charge my laser and kill that. There we go. Arcane power to full, Diamond Skin on, and there we go. So these, goddamn, fire my lasers. Lasers. Whoa. So that was Diamond Skin. It's a pretty effect. It doesn't last for long, so if you take the... no, I forgot the rune already. Skills on... I don't want to change it, I want to see the runes. Silly rabbits. If you take the... this, you have to use your big spells at that time, or otherwise you just don't have a chance for it. So, yep, Protection Shrine. Oh, I'm being followed. skin on and do that. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't show you Spectral Blade. No, I meant go. So that's Spectral Blade. That's actually kind of cool looking animation. Is it an AoE effect? Let's find some mobs to try it on. Oh, there's actually some special mobs here. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's an AoE effect. Oh well. Oh well. Damn. Die, you special mobs. There we go. So yeah, there's all the skills for wizards at the moment in the beta. Everything is of course, oh well, everything can change, so anything I've shown here might not be in the final game, but I decided anyhow to show you the skills I have right now. I'll probably level this to the max level in the beta, that's 13, so I can show you all the possible skills in the beta. So yeah, that's all. See you later with, I guess, Witch Doctor skill. All the skills. Though I did show them, so I'm not sure if I make that, but I'll probably do a quick Barbarian level up and show you the skills with that also. But yeah, that's all for now. See you later.